Welcome back to SwitchCorner. My name is Alex and it's time to take my weekly look at deals coming in under $10 or your local currency, covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. Now as always then, if you want the more expensive titles, check out Saturday's edition, which is Any Price Goes. A quick shout out then to C3B Games and Echotations for sponsoring today's video. We're going to be talking about that a little later in the video. Without that luck, hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we will do here. Join our growing family, then let's get started. 15 games for you all today then, and 9 of them at a new all-time low price. We're kicking things off though with Blasphemous. It's back matching the 60% off low, and it's a Metroidvania with a serious gothic twist and a whole lot of Think Souls influence as well. Setting out as the penitent one though, you are the sole survivor of a curse and now you're out to save this world. It's brutal, has some serious gore, you can customize your hero, and you can also expect a whole host of enemies and boss moments. The platforming at points, I will say, can be a little bit awkward. Otherwise though, it is good stuff. The Gardens Between then is finally back on sale. It's hit a new all-time low price, which has been a long time coming honestly, but it's rocking 78% off, and that's not to devalue the game at all. It is stunning stuff. An adventure experience. It's really a study of friendship and our memories, of which some must be, held onto, some let go. But the idea here, you're exploring these locations by manipulating the world around them by impacting time. Looks stunning as well, and yeah, this I think it's fair to call an indie classic. Race fans, Hotshot Racing hits a new low then with 75% off. An old school racer, simple stuff, compete in single races, cups, choose a racer and off you go. I'm a sucker though for the low polygon look it's rocking. For some they won't like the rubber banding when opponents fall behind and catch up, but for me that just kind of keeps the action intense. It got a free DLC update as well, so the support is definitely there. The only warning I will say, it's hard to find online races, so maybe pick it up with friends if that's what you're looking for. On unique visual styles then, Roki just got announced as Super Rare Games' next limited release, but if physical's not your thing, grab it while it's matching the low here with 50% off. Setting itself around Nordic folklore, it's an adventure game where you'll take on the role of Tove out to save her family from what is essentially a fairy tale forest. Think creatures to meet though, puzzles to solve, and it's good stuff with again stunning visuals, and it has a fantastic musical score backing it all up. A thank you then to C3B Games for sponsoring today's video. Now I normally keep phone games away from my channel, but let me explain here. Echotations, it's a little bit different because it's not only completely free, but there's no paid content at all, no advertisements and no monetization in the future either. Turns out it was actually designed by a family, a dad, mom and 3 teenage boys, as a way to give back to the gaming community and as basically a part-time hobby, which I think honestly is just kind of awesome. Available on iPhone or Android, it's a sound imitation party game for up to 9 players, simple in idea, entertaining in execution. Basically here you'll choose a category of sounds. There's actually 300 plus sounds included when you download it. All you need to do, imitate it into your phone. My favourite category though, easily the animals, because things just honestly get kind of weird. After each player's attempt though, it gives you a percentage winner that's determined by the match to the frequency or pitch. Go through the rounds though and then crown a champion. You can even create your own sounds as well if you want to get kind of a little bit creative yourself. It even packs in difficulty options as well. Great for playing with kids for sure, that is the intended audience, but I played with the wife-to-be both in our 30s. We thought it was hilarious and we both suck, but the fun here is in the trying, not the winning. Also, I'm not sure they want me to add this, but let's do it. Mix in some alcohol with friends and you've got a good time. As I say though, look, completely free, so show this family or dev some support, pull out your phone, check it out, and yeah, thanks again to C3B Games with Echotations. I've linked it in the pinned comment down below. Alright, so Annapurna Interactive, they have a massive sale on right now, but I want to highlight 2 in this video. So first we've got Sayonara Wild Hearts, and this one, honestly, less game, more experience, but it's a rhythm one, and a very good one at that, with some incredible visual style that few games can match. Describing itself as a pop album video game, it's a surreal story of a heartbroken woman, and while it's short, maybe a couple of hours at tops, I found reason to head back here, and it's matching the low price with 40% off. Also from Annapurna Interactive, then a new low for Telling Lies with 60% off. Now for those regular to the channel, you'll probably know I love FMV experiences, and trust me when I say I do not cover them for the views, but it is a genre I love to give a little support to when I can. This one took the genre though and did something different than, well, basically anything I've seen before. The idea: 4 lives connected by an accident. You'll be searching a database on a computer of recorded calls, searching keywords, trying to figure out basically what happens. The catch: you can only see half the conversation at a time. Incredible cast as well, and like a few of today's games, you'll find my full review in the pinned comment down below. Let's get the last 3 games matching the low price out of the way first, and then we'll close the video with 5 all-time new lows. First, Devil May Cry, and I'm not going to spend much time on this, a lot of people will know it already, but I checked out the demo for Ultra Rage, an upcoming release that gave me serious DMC vibes, so why not check out the original? The second's on sale as well, but that's probably considered the weakest in the series, so I'd go here instead with 50% off. Then Iconoclasts matching the lower 66% off, and it's an indie gem. A 2D platformer, though it's commonly referred to having Metroidvania elements, I would agree, but you get a whole lot of like platforming, combat, and also some environmental puzzles which kind of put your tools to work, and they actually get towards the end game pretty challenging. You'll be on this journey though with a character called Robin, out to uncover the secrets of what is a dying planet, but there's some great boss moments in here. It's definitely a decent story as well, and there's also reasons to replay with multiple difficulties, and more than anything with this one, I just love the pixel work. So our last deal matching then, and that is Black Future 88. Now I understand with this one, for some out there, they did have some crash issues. It was fine for me personally, but it's rocking 60% off, and that art style, the pixel work here, the neon, the almost think cyberpunk aesthetic, just count me in absolutely. Now granted, look, the environments at times they can feel a little bit repetitive, but I had a blast, and it's a roguelike shooter as you climb a tower. Basically you're trying to get to the architect who caused mass destruction and take them down. I just think it hits all the right notes, and that goes for the incredible soundtrack as well. Tactical strategy fans, Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolf, really enjoyed it, and it's a new low price of 60% off. Now my understanding was this was on phones originally, then it made its move to the Switch. For me though, that absolutely works. I love the Warhammer universe first of all. It's got a decent chunk of content as well, completion time right around 15 to 20 hours I'd say, with reasons to come back as well. And yeah, if you like turn-based strategy, you like fantasy future war, then come here and fight the Servants of Chaos and the Necrons. It's also packing all DLC. While I'm on the strategy genre then, All Walls Must Fall. It's a new low price of 80% off, and yet in the US it cannot now get any cheaper, with this being the cap for the eShop. Not a perfect game, and it takes some time to get all its kind of mechanics down, but get through that and I really enjoyed it. It's penning itself as a tech noir tactics experience, and I think that kind of answers for the unique visual style they went for. It sets itself in Berlin though, 2089, where the Cold War never ended. Now you are in this time loop navigating a single night out to stop a nuclear strike. You can't deny the cool factor of the story, but it's another one I'd probably say lean into watch a full review first, because it's isometric action, it's not going to be for everyone. Alright, so we're into the final 3 games of the video. We're starting with the super weird, that is Lucah, Born of a Dream, and instantly you know if this is for you, because the scratchy visual style, it is absolutely polarizing. Well loved though, Metacritic it's right around 80%, just so you don't think I'm all like going crazy, but it's a challenging hack and slash adventure. Think here ranged and close quarter combat, and you've been marked and cursed. Now you need to navigate dreams, overcome what are nightmares, and accept yourself by the end game. Great stuff with customization and all sorts going on, so yeah, not easy, but it's perhaps one of the most unique games out there. It's a new low price with 66% off. Our penultimate game of the week then, we're back to strategy with Peaky Blinders Mastermind, based on the TV series of the same name, set in my hometown of Birmingham back in the UK. It's massive nearly everywhere though now, thanks to a Netflix deal. When I say strategy here though with this one, it's more puzzle focused as you navigate this world. It's all about taking down foes and figuring out how to progress. It works on a really unique kind of timeline system where you can almost rewind as well, and I'm going to be linking my full review below so you can get a bit more detail before you part with that cash, because it's not an easy one to explain in a paragraph, so maybe watch that before you join Tommy and his crew with this new low of 80% off, which I'm going to say here as well, an absolute steal. Our final game of the week then, that is for horror roguelike fans, and this is The Persistence. It's a first person sci-fi spin on the idea with a whole lot of survival as well. But yeah, your ship is heading into a black hole. Crew, they've been mutated, and you need to now navigate this ship and repair the systems. You can kind of hit checkpoint kind of shortcuts along the way, but it's pretty challenging. Looks great on the Switch though, and they launched even an app you can download where a friend can either help you or completely screw with you. Another huge drop though in price, and a new low here with 80% off. And that's another week down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week, or are you holding onto that cash? Another shout out then to C3B Games for sponsoring this video today with their new release, Echotations, available on iPhone and Android. Remember, as I said, completely free, no in-app purchases, no advertisements, so check that out, show them some love. I think the whole family of devs is just very cool as they try to give back to the community. With that then, a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are just going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.